Welcome to Pop Culture Tarot, and this reading is going to be about Natalie Wood. Okay, I have been interested in this, her death for many years. I have my own thoughts about it, and then. So, for those of you who may not know, Natalie Wood, very famous actor, she had an on again, off again relationship with Robert Wagner, who I believe is in his 90s now. She is known for, lots of things. West Side Story, Rebel Without a Cause, Splendor in the Grass. And she and Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken, she was doing a movie with Christopher Walken at the time of her death that had to do, it was a sci-fi movie, had to do with the mind. The name of it is escaping me now. But anyway, there's lots of mystery surrounding how she wound up in the waters off Catalina, especially when she was known to be afraid of the deep water. Okay, it is said that her mother went to a psychic, I believe, when she was like young, and the psychic told her to be careful, told her that her daughter needed to be careful of the dark water. So there's that, right? So why is somebody who is so afraid of the water like being in the deep water? So, but for me, I'm very interested in, the overall energy of their relationship, hers and Robert Wagner's. Now, I did look at her birth chart. She does have a sun in Cancer. He has the sun in Aquarius. He has the moon in Cancer. Okay, so the moon has to do with sort of our primal selves, our private the things, our private dreams, the inner world. Okay, Cancer also has to do with the things of the mother. So that makes me wonder, with her sun in Cancer, if they're and she also has Mars in Cancer. I wonder, oh wow, she also has Chiron, the wounded healer, in Cancer. Holy shit. And she's got her MC in Cancer, which is like what you'll be known for in the world. It makes me wonder, and he has Pluto in Cancer. I just wonder if one of the things we've heard is that their relationship, there could be there was a lot of volatility. And so for me, I'm wondering, with him having this moon in Cancer, I just wonder if she like reminded him of his mother, like in good ways and also in destructive ways. So sitting at the top of the deck, as you all can see right off the bat, we got this unrequited love here. As I look at the energy of their relationship. So Spirit, first of all, did they come into Robert Wagner, Natalie Wood, Robert Wagner, Natalie Wood? What is the overall energy of this relationship? What is the overall energy of this relationship? Wow. Ten of Cups in reverse for me, right? It fell. 10 of Cups in reverse for me. So with this being in reverse, it is all about conflict, disharmony, isolation. I just feel like, was he intimidated by, like, because she was so beautiful, she was so talented, was he intimidated by her beauty, Spirit? Was he intimidated? Was Robert Wagner... Okay, we have no and we have maybe. Okay, so the devil here says no. So he wasn't intimidated by her beauty, but we do have this 2 of Pentacles in reverse and this devil in reverse. I spun them around so I could look at the energy here. So I feel like he really wasn't sure how he felt about her. There's definitely something. There is There was a power imbalance here in this relationship. There was a power imbalance here, but we also have this devil here. And for me, you know, with this devil also in reverse, it's not in reverse for you, it's in reverse for me. There we go. Okay. With this devil in reverse, the devil in the upright is about addictions and obsessions and things like that. With this devil in reverse, I feel like there was addiction here, that addiction to the highs and the lows I'm hearing, especially with this going back and forth. It's like addicted to the highs and lows, but also actual addictions, like also substance abuse. And it's funny because I have here secret actions I wrote down as notes to myself. I have greed here. I have fire and passion. And so it was a very passionate relationship, a very addicted relationship, but we also have this unrequited love. Did this unrequited love come into this iteration? Did they reincarnate? Yeah. King of Cups. Yes. 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 Yep. 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 King of Cups in the upright for me. Page of Wands in the reverse for me. So they came into this incarnation. They incarnated with this energy already here. And what I'm feeling with this imbalance is, first of all, I feel like this is Robert Wagner here as the King of Cups. And it's so funny because his television show was called Heart to Heart. And Cups is all about emotions. And Cups represents the water signs in Tarot. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And he has a Scorpio placement too. What was his? There was a Scorpio placement that he had that jumped out at me. His rising sign is in Scorpio. And then with this Page of Wands here, I feel like there was jealousy here. I feel like he was jealous of her. Actually, I'm hearing that the jealousy went back and forth, and I'm getting confirmation here with this Nine of Wands that says yes. The jealousy went back and forth, and it's kind of like we won the quote-unquote battle, but at what cost? I defended myself. I got my way, but at what cost? So all in all, with this Ten of Cups as one of the, the second card to come out, this does not feel like, none of this feels like a happy home to me. I feel like there were happy moments, but then there's all of this stuff, especially with all of this water here, all of her Cancer energy, makes me feel like she would withdraw sometimes, and him too with this Scorpio. So it's like all is calm on the Western Front, and then all of a sudden things explode. Things explode, right? And then they come back calm again. So I feel like that was the overall energy here of their relationship. Spirit, what archetype was Natalie Wood showing up as in her relationship? Natalie Wood, born July 20th, 1938. This is actually her birthday month. July 20th, 1938. Oh, Natalia Nikolaevna. Oh, she's Russian. Natalia Nikolaevna Zakharenko. Wow, and they changed her name to Natalie Wood. All right. So, Natalia. Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting. So she is showing up as the shapeshifter. And you see, she didn't show up as a light attribute or the shadow. She showed up right in the middle. And this makes perfect sense to me with her being an actress, right? It's like, I can be what you want me to be. Oh, you want me to be happy? I'll be happy, right? But I wonder if there's alcoholism. The light attributes skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Shadow attribute, projecting your image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. And you see she was right in the middle, so she could go either way. Things I'm curious about with her, I wonder if there's a history of alcoholism with her. I wonder if there's a history of alcoholism in the family. Also wondering about her mental state, at like what was her energy level most times. Okay, super interested in that. What was her energy level on most days? Whoa, that fell out. So her energy level on most days was the Queen of Swords. So swords are associated with the element of air, right? And so this can be, air by itself can be a very detached energy. Coupled with her Cancer energy, again, I don't think it would be hard for her to retreat. I do feel like, as the Queen of Swords, truth was very important to her energetically. I feel like she had a quick mind as the Queen of Swords, okay? Very independent. Where's her Mercury? Oh, wow. Okay, so she has Mercury in Leo. So Mercury has to do with how we communicate, among other things. And so her having this Mercury in Leo, I feel like she could be very calm, but then she could be very forceful if she needed to be in her communication, and very independent. And I feel like perhaps, did her independence streak, was that where some of their arguments came from? Wow, you see that? There he is again, showing up, my God, and this. And I shuffled these cards. I literally shuffled these cards, but now the devil is in the upright. Here's the King of Cups again. Here he is showing up again. So her independence, it was like this. Her independence definitely was an issue. With this devil here too, though, I also feel like it had to do with substance abuse. Was where, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Just want to say that. All right. Now, what about him? What is the archetype that Mr. Wagner? What is the archetype of Mr. Wagner? What is the archetype of Mr. Wagner? What is the archetype? Thank you. Huh. We got the priest, which is interesting. Holy shit. What is this about? We got the priest. We got the monk in reverse. And we got the exorcist in reverse. So it says the light attributes of the priest facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. We got the monk in reverse, and when it's in reverse, it says negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. And the shadow attribute for the exorcist is fear of facing your own demons. So when I've watched certain things of Mr. Wagner, I definitely got controlling, like very controlling spirit. Was I correct? Was Robert Wagner very controlling in his relationship? Yes. Yes. Look at that. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So we have here the Nine of Cups. So for me, many of these cards are in reverse. So I am going to put them in the way that they come up for me. So I got the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right. So when the Nine of Cups is in reverse, it is more about being disappointed and being unhappy. When it's in the upright, it's like, and here we got cups again with this Cancer energy, right? So when it's upside down, all of the liquid that's in the cups are spilling out, okay? So we got Nine of Cups in reverse in reference to how Mr. Wagner is showing up, did show up allegedly for entertainment purposes only in this relationship. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Now again, remember we talked about swords, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Wait a minute, is Mr. Wagner an Aquarius? Did I say? Let me go back and look. Wow, holy shit. Yeah, he's an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius. So this is him, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. When this king is in reverse, he is cold, he is intimidating. It is my way or the highway. All right. So you already see what it's giving. You already see what it's giving. We got the Empress in reverse. This is a very nurturing, giving person when she is in the upright. But when she is in the reverse, she can feel smothered. She's out of her power. She's out of her element. She can't give. She can't do the things that she wants to do. So she begins to neglect her own self. Her creativity suffers. I also wonder if there were issues back and forth with her career. Did I ask that already? Spirit, were there issues? You said that he wasn't jealous, but was there something there about her career? About her being... Oh, no. Okay, cool. So again, not about her career, but still not a good card. We still got the Five of Swords, okay? Which is about arguments and surrender. So it wasn't about her career. It's more just about... Spirit, was it more about her role as a woman? And we got... Yes. With the Two of Cups. All right. So her not being in her power, her not feeling like, I'm getting the sense that she could not, quote unquote, I'm hearing breathe. Okay? We got the sun in reverse for me. Okay? So when the sun is in the upright, you know, it's all good things, right? When it's in reverse, things are not so great. Things are not so great. We got the hangman in reverse, unable to make a decision about things. And then we have the hermit in reverse. And when this is in reverse also, it's about feeling rejected, things being delayed. So I just feel like there's a lot of stagnant energy. I really just feel like, again, just she was smothered in this, okay? So even if he wasn't, because it says no. So even if he wasn't jealous of her career, again, this still is not a great card. I also just feel like, and it says arguments, bullying, abuse. In this relationship, Two of Cups. But because so much of this card for me has to do with the marketplace and work, but we are going to put on a great face for the public. What is the energy around her passing? Oh, shit. That was one of the cards that fell on the floor. That's the other card that fell on the floor. I'm sorry, I was careless with you. That's the energy around the night that she passed. I also have this Wheel of Fortune sitting here. Definitely karmic, definitely fated to happen. Okay? Definitely karmic. I've been struggling. Is this Robert Wagner? Is this Robert Wagner's current feelings with, except for the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Ruminating on the past. Five of Cups. Ruminating on the past. This is a card of grief. Okay? So he's been struggling. He's sorry. Does he feel responsible at all? Does Robert Wagner feel responsible? Yes, he feels responsible. He feels responsible. This card is about getting your way, but not using force to get your way. It's like you can't fight fire with fire when you see this strength card. You have to tap into your higher self to get your way. You have to tap into your gentler self. It is said that they were heard arguing on the boat just before she went in the water. Spirit, were they arguing before she went in the water? I have no. That's interesting. I have no. Now it is the Four of Pentacles, and this is about greed and control. Sorry, it's in the upright. Greed and control and materialism. So, was it an accident? Was it just a terrible accident? Was it just, were they arguing that night? Was Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner, Jesus, all these cards, oh my God. Were Robert Wagner and Natalie Wood arguing that night? Were Robert Wagner, yes, yes. It's so funny because her work kept coming up not as an issue, but then we have this 8 of Pentacles, which is all about hard work. And we have Pentacles here too. So there was some sort of argument, but right before she went in the water, they were not arguing, according to my cards. Okay. Was it an accident? Was it just a terrible accident? Was she, okay, that's a good question. Was she under the influence? Was she under the influence? Yes. 6 of Wands. And this is a card of victory, which is interesting. It is in reverse. So, you know, when it's in the review and when it's in the reverse, it's not great, right? So they weren't arguing just before they went in the water, but they were arguing that night. She was under the influence. Was it just a terrible accident? That's interesting. Wow. I got yes and no. I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for me. Okay. It says, you know, risky investment, irresponsible. I get yes and no. And then I get the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the Did this happen at her own? Was she responsible, quote unquote? Was she responsible, quote unquote? Yeah. Okay. So Robert Wagner is innocent. I get the Moon in reverse. No. No. He wasn't innocent. He's not innocent. This is about secrets, intuition. Oh. Does this have to do with the way he handled things after her passing? Does this have to do with the secrecy and all of that after her passing? Sun in the upright. Oh, I'm sorry. Sun in the reverse for me. Yes. Yes. So he's not innocent. He's not innocent. But he's not guilty for the actual act. But he's not innocent because of other... Is he not innocent because of other behavior? High Priestess. Maybe. It's murky. The energy is murky. He ain't guilty, but he ain't innocent. He's not guilty and he's not innocent. Was there somebody else on the dock with her that night? Was there somebody else out there? Was there somebody else out there? Queen of Swords, yes. Is there somebody else out there? Damn. Okay. I was going to ask, is there somebody else out there that we don't know about? And you see it fell out. We got the 10 of Wands. So no, there's nobody else. There's nobody else out there. Both of these are in the upright for me. So while there is a burden that's being carried, there's nobody else that was responsible for what happened. Okay. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. Her thoughts on the situation. Natalie Wood's thoughts on the situation. I don't know how to let you go. Oh. Okay. Anything else? You know, this started to come through before. This started to come through before. So she didn't. So there was somebody that was easy to see through. She didn't know how to let them go. Oh, I feel like that goes back to that devil card. And then we have this happy family here. Yeah. So things weren't great, but she didn't know how to let him go. Was there a third party in this relationship? Yes. Yep. 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 There was a third party. Because we have the Fool here in reverse. And when the Fool is in reverse, it has to do with being foolish. And the Four of Wands was in the upright. So yeah, this is what they were arguing about. There was a third party. Is this what they were arguing about that night? Yes. Six of Wands in the upright. You see these repeating numbers coming through? So this is what they were arguing about. This is what they were arguing about. And then we got that, I pretend you don't mean that much. Oh, it's nothing. It's your imagination. You're just being jealous, etc., etc. Whoever this third party was, it definitely was reckless, a leap of faith, but one that basically felt like a reward. You've done all these things to me, etc., etc., etc. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, where do we go from here? I'm hearing we close it out. Okay. What are we closing it out with? We're closing it out with these. Message for all of us. For me, as a reader, okay, first, okay, apparently they want to read me for Phil. That's fine. I'll take it. What is the message for me? What is the message for me? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. We got protection. Okay. Noted. I've been doing my work. I've been doing my spiritual protection, so I will continue to do that. Thank you very much. I received that. And what is the message for the collective? Oh, wow. Interesting. Adventure. Okay. I feel like because she was such a free spirit that she wants us to have adventure, but it also says caution, but be careful. Wow. And make sure we protect ourselves. Make sure I protect myself, which I will, energetically, spiritually, and everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. And adventure. Thank you. All right. Her energy is leaving. This was lit. Thank you, Natalie Wood. Thank you. And I'm hearing she doesn't mind her energy. She doesn't mind her energy actually being tapped into if we keep it respectful Some things can't be shared, which is what I was wondering when the cards started to get a little wonky. Oh, some things can't be shared because there are still children. Some things need to be protected. I understand. I understand. I understand. I thank your guides, my guides, for this container, for this community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Thank your spirit. Thank you, Natalie Wood. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's also saying thank you for saying her full name, her birth name. For so long she couldn't say her full name. I had to shapeshift. I had to become what they wanted me to be because I never felt like I was good enough, and Hollywood never made me feel like I was good enough either. And so even though I had all of the riches, all of the jewels, all of the things, I had this hole inside of me. And for a while, Robert filled it, but then things switched. And she's saying, you understand, Zoe. You understand. You understand. I do understand. I do understand. I'm a survivor of domestic and sexual violence, so I do understand. So, yeah. Okay. We're closing. Blessings, blessings, blessings to everybody who watches this. Be safe, light your candles, take your salt baths, do whatever you need to do to protect your energy, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.